Welcome back to the Real Crypto Space. I'm your co-host Louis, and today's video is on Nexo.
Welcome back to the Real Crypto Space. As Louis said, we are going to be talking about a cryptocurrency called Nexo. And as you guys may know, this isn't financial advice, so please always do your own research, and hopefully you guys do enjoy these videos.
So, if you don't know what Nexo is basically it's an exchange as well as many other things. So they've got a card also coming out, which isn't out yet, but you can join the waiting list for that, and you'll be some of the first people to get to use that Nexo card. And that Nexo card will be giving you cash back and things like all the other crypto cards out there. So it's not that special. But the really special thing about Nexo is the fact you get free withdrawal to your bank account. You get to withdraw your Bitcoin for free, your Ethereum for free, everything like that. They just pay the fees for you. So whatever you deposit is what you're going to get basically in the Bitcoin value that you get or whatever cryptocurrency you get. And then they also have the staking part of it where you get really high APYs, not really high APYs, but high for a CEX exchange, a centralized exchange, as even the stable coins such as USDC are really high APYs, which is what you'd like to see for sure, as you can take everything out of your bank account and put it on there, knowing it's safe as it's a centralized exchange, as they back you if anything gets hacked or anything like that, you'll be reimbursed, and it's just really high APYs, so it's better than having it in your bank account, getting that 0.1% a year. Instead, you can get that 5 to 7% a year, whatever it is. I can't remember for your USDCs, but it's around that APY. I think it might be higher actually. But you get up to like 20% on certain things. Like I think Bitcoin's a really high APY as well. So it's definitely something you want to look into for sure. And of course, they've got their own token, which is Nexo as well, which we'll be doing a technical analysis in this video today. So looking at the market cap, as you can see, it's $1.2 billion, and it's quite high of a market cap if you look at it here. But if you look against all the other exchanges, then you'd see it's a very low market cap, and there's a lot of potential to happen, potential opportunity there, if we could potentially go anywhere near the other exchanges that we know of. So we're just going to see what they build with, what they end up doing. I believe that the card may actually increase this quite a lot, depending on all of the perks you do manage to get with the card. But as you see here, its all-time high was 10 months ago at $4, which is double what we're at right now. So we already know it can go to more than this, and they had less features back then. So the fact they had less features back then, they were higher than this, then it could be a good buy right now, as everything is down a huge amount, as we all know. So obviously that's up to you to decide. As when we get into the technical analysis, you can decide from that potentially. And as you see here, you can earn up to 17% annual interest. I know it's more than that. You can get more than like 20% on certain things, and it's all paid out daily as well, which is really, really good. And I forgot to mention the borrowing side of things. So whatever you put in, you'll get about half of what you put in into you can borrow that basically. Whatever you put in as collateral, you can borrow half of that in a loan, which is really, really insane, especially from a centralized exchange. I wouldn't expect it to be that good from a centralized exchange, but it is. And of course, they've got an app and everything like that. But I'm not going to go too much into this website. It's not like this is a sponsored video or anything like that. So let's get into the technical analysis, which is what most of you came here for.
So we are looking at Nexo on the weekly time frame to start off with, and as you can see, we have been in a massive long-term consolidation, and it's been something that we have been inside for quite some time, and it's finding it difficult to actually leave that consolidation, but we are hoping for us to actually leave it in the upcoming future, and hopefully we can actually start to move into that bullish phase. However, one thing that I'm worried about is that we are not making higher highs and higher lows, and we don't really want to be breaking structure, as at this moment in time, it is finding it difficult to actually continue to be moving higher. So if we go to the daily time frame, as we can see right here, we have had a massive retracement, and it is looking like that we are actually not supporting a bullish bias, and instead we are actually making lower lows and lower highs. As you can see, high high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, a lower high, a lower low, lower high, and just about almost a lower low, but relatively equal lows. So at this moment in time, it is looking difficult for it to actually start to move in a bullish sentiment, and I'm hoping for it actually does start doing that, just because of the project, how good it is, and the use case that it will bring upon even in a bear market, because you can still borrow, as Louis said, you can borrow money, and you can make a lot of money just from staking some cryptocurrencies, and you can hold your stable coins in here instead of holding them in a bank, which is something that a lot of people, in my opinion, would class into doing it. So yeah, at this moment in time, Nexo is looking like maybe a possible opportunity for a long-term buy. And also in the Nexo app, you kind of do need to hold I think 10% of Nexo if you do want to borrow and get the platinum version, if I'm not mistaken. And if you do want to get into that, then you would actually have to hold a lot more Nexo so that you can actually hold and borrow and pay less interest, which is a great feature that they've added, just so that they can have a lot of people buy their token. As you can see right here, from what we can be seeing, we are seeing bullish prices, and it is making high highs and high lows in the 4 hour. Just the daily is looking a bit concerning, but the 4 hour is giving us a greater sentiment. Sorry, not greater sentiment, but it's giving us the short-term price action of what is happening. And at this moment in time, we are failing to make a high high, and this is not what I like to be seeing. It does seem like that we do want to be attacking the low $2, maybe $1.80. It does seem like we do want to be drawing to around here. But at this moment in time, we are hoping that we can actually potentially continue to move higher. Hopefully, this is just a bull flag, and this is just a flagpole right here. And we can potentially expect like a bullish flag and a bullish continuation. And yeah, hopefully that's what takes place. And that's something that everyone currently is looking at. So if that can happen, that would be perfect.
So that is now the end of the video. If you feel like you've taken any value from watching this video, then please make sure you press that like button and also press that red subscribe button. It really does help us out and we really do appreciate it. And yeah, thank you very much. Have a lovely rest of your day.